What up, tubers? Bunny here, and welcome back to GeoFlight Simulator. So this week, I'm talking about the Hughes Osage. So this is the Hughes Osage. It's a small helicopter. Need I say more? This is actually the easiest helicopter to fly in GeoFlight Simulator, and believe me, it is hard to fly a helicopter. So anyway, where is this aircraft on the aircraft menu? It's actually toward the very bottom of the list. And this is one of Xavier's aircraft. It's literally the second to last. And this aircraft has no other skins, no other variant, no other community contributions. What you see here is what you get. Also, this helicopter has no special animations to it, no special functions to it, so pressing X and F does nothing and pays respective. Ah, I was confusing myself for a second right there. Oops. And finally, this helicopter, as with I think pretty much all of the aircraft, or all of the helicopters in GeoFlight Simulator, has no extra camera views. So with that, I think I can jump right into the cockpit, show you what it looks like in here. Literally nothing. The stick doesn't work. Pedals don't work. There are no gauges in here. This is kind of what it looks like. It's basically a flying bubble, to put it that way. A flying bubble that's about to go off into these beautiful mountains of Alaska here. Yes, I am flying in Anchorage. I'm at the end of one of the runways at Anchorage International. You know what? Let me turn my engine off, because now the next thing that I want to do is I want to show you what this thing sounds like. So I'm going to unmute it, and I will just do like a brief flight to show you what this thing sounds like, and then I can go ahead and tell you how to fly this damn thing. Here we go. Okay, that you guys don't know cool startup sound like that. And there you go, that's what this helicopter sounds like. Not much to it. So how do you fly this thing? Well, alright, to fly this thing, you basically have to set the engines to full throttle, and you might have to do some pulling back, pushing forward, whatever, to keep this thing stable. Sometimes you have to reset the flight because you screwed something up, but that's okay. Taking off can be a little tricky, but the idea is to try to keep this thing as level as possible. And here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes. So yeah, so a little bit of pulling back, pushing forward necessary. Like I said, sometimes you have to reset your flight, but then just push forward a little bit and your helicopter is now moving forward. And it actually has some pretty good mid-air performance. As you can see, I'm approaching 120 knots. Go barreling down the runway, and I'm not even in a 737 like what I was flying last week. So maybe I'll make it over to those mountains, maybe not, I don't know. But yes, so I think I'm right around cruising speed right now for this helicopter. We're approaching 140 knots. It has about a max speed of about 160 knots. And obviously you can achieve higher speeds if you like totally screw up your descent and try to go nose down. Like, Would that happen if I... Yeah. If I go nose down, I can definitely achieve higher speed. Oh, watch out for the tree! Whew. Man, can you imagine what kind of a disaster that would have been if I struck the tree? I'll tell you what, absolutely nothing. Yes, because the trees have no collision detection to them. Alright, so how about stunts? Can you do stunts in this thing? The answer is... Yahoo! Kinda, sorta. I know I can sorta do loop-de... Yeah, there we go! You see, I did a loop-de-loop, and now I'm gonna crash and die! Yay! Okay, so yes, you can do stunts in the helicopter. It's just not advised. And if you want to take off with engines less than full power, you can, but only if you do like 90% throttle. As you can see right here, the helicopter can just sort of barely make its way upward. So I'm going to go ahead and throttle the engines to full, and I'm going to try to get this thing stable. I think we're stable. Yeah, we're stable. Stable in a stable. What does that even mean? I don't know. Stable in a stable. But anyway, how do you land this thing? Well, what I found handy, and this is actually according to the GeoFS wiki, but you start your descent and you apply the engine full power like I am doing, just to build up some speed. Cut the engine for a moment, hold back as much as you can, and then set the engine to 70%, and you notice the gauge indicating that my speed has decreased. Throttle up a little bit to stop your rate of descent, and that was a rather botchy landing right there. But actually, if I go into the replay, actually first let's get into the chase cam. So here we go. This is instant replay brought to you by Zoomy Cola, a rabbit's way to enjoy Coca-Cola. But you see, the helicopter is decreasing speed here, and I'm about to start a vertical descent. Kinda, sorta. But you see, I apply the engines to, but there we go. It's kinda, sorta a vertical landing, as is supposed to be done in this helicopter. But hey, you know what? If you're a beginner helicopter pilot, you can also land this helicopter with some translational motion. So if I throttle down to 70%, now throttle back up to 80% to slow my rate of descent. But yes, I'm about to basically skid along the runway. So here we go. Like that. Yeah, that's not advised, and sparks ought to have flown from there. But that's not advised, at least in real life anyway. In GeoFlight Simulator, you can do whatever the hell you want. So, yeah, it's pretty much vertical takeoff and landing, which means I hardly even need to mention this copter's aircraft carrier abilities. The trick with landing a helicopter on an aircraft carrier, however, is to make sure that your landing is as controlled as possible. That's pretty much the only thing to it. Like, it's even possible that I might not be able to safely land at the carrier right now because I'm pretty sure I'm messing something up. Anyway, if I can actually bring my engine power down even a little bit more and go back and throttle up again and go swinging, and there we go! There! I landed right on the deck of the carrier. Watch. Ah! This is Instant Replay brought to you by Zoomy Cola, the happy drink. Like literally, if a bunny's doing a Zoomy, it means they're happy. But yes, you see, I kind of sort of slowed down, stopped. I'm doing some sort of vertical descent. I started spinning, but that's because I started flying backwards, which is typically a no-no. There we go. I kind of sort of did a vertical landing, and the helicopter's about to run over my camera, but this is also the point where it falls into the drink. Like that. Boom. And taking off on the aircraft carrier, nothing to it. Once again, you full throttle it, and you just go forward, and you're out of here. You're out of here. Just like that. So, not much to it with carrier landings. You know what? I'm curious. I haven't tried it with simulated carrier motion. What would happen? Alright, I must be clear. What I'm doing here is completely unrehearsed. But I'm mainly doing that because otherwise I think the video is a tad short and not enough excitement, wow factor, what have you, to make this a spicy enough YouTube video that you might want to watch. But yes, let me see what happens when I try to land this helicopter on the deck of the Stennis. Now, again, even though this is a helicopter capable of doing vertical landings, vertical takeoffs and landings, I should restate this fact that the deck is only about 1,000 feet long. Actually, you know what? It's easier to descend in descend to the deck of the carrier. I spoke too soon. Oh no, no. I'm dead again. In short, it can be done. You just need a lot of practice. Like they say, practice makes perfect. And then you can fly your helicopter tin cans off of aircraft carriers without worrying about whether or not you're going to crash and die. But anyway, I think that just about covers the Hughes Osage. So that... Oh wait, fun fact. The helicopter can ascend from the surface of the water. Just like that. You just gotta be in an upright position like I'm totally not. And there we go. Here we go. We can try again. We can try again. There we go! One of few aircraft in GeoFlight Simulator that is not designed as a sea aircraft that can actually take off from the water once splashed down. It's kind of tricky to do, but yes, it can be done. Anyway, yeah, that does it for this explanation of the Hughes Osage. So next week, I'm going to be going over the F-16 Fighting Falcon. This airplane right here. That one is actually the first of 3 carrier-capable aircraft that are in GeoFlight Simulator. Now, I'm going to go into further detail on that aircraft next week. However, I will mention that it actually isn't designed to do carriers. But anyway, that's for next week. That concludes this week's video. So, I'm Spaceman. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you all next week. Sierra Bravo 717 checking out. I wonder, can I do a barrel roll in this thing? Yeah. I'm dead now. See you guys.